Hello, everyone, and welcome to the debate about the American dream between Barack Obama and Donald Trump. First of all, let me start by asking, what does the phrase "the American dream" mean to you, and what comes to mind?
I believe in the American dream. I believe that the American dream is obtainable for anyone who puts their heart in their actions and for anyone who believes in themselves.
As Ronald Reagan once said, America is too great for small dreams. Our country is too magnificent for not achieving your goals. America is the greatest, and the people's dream should mirror that.
But Trump, you once said in an interview repeatedly that you thought the American dream was dead. How is that the same as what you're saying now?
I know, but what I meant was, I guess like sorry, I know, but that I.
What did you mean by that?
But by that I mean that I'm going to make it bigger and better with everything. Everyone knows that I make the smartest decision, and that is why I won. Basically, I win everything. Hillary knows.
Trump, you can't say that you will recreate the American dream. That is not in your power. That is the people's choice.
Of course I can. I've got the power. I'm the most powerful man in the world now. Everyone knows. Of course I won, and I won't neglect my people. What kind of president would do that? Obama, you should know. I intended to tell my people that they need what they need, and then, as you said, they can go get it themselves.
That's actually not what I said at all. I simply mean that something so big but at the same time is so personal cannot be decided by anyone else than each individual.
Now enough with the small talk. Why don't each of you tell me about the American dream from your point of view? Obama, you go first.
First of all, let me start by explaining the beauty of the American dream. The American dream is not just between you and your hopes. That is your American dream. The American dream as a concept is about how we all want the best for each other and not just ourselves. We want our high school teacher to achieve the American dream as well as the neighbor's dog walker or the bus driver we also end up with. The American dream is truly achieved when everyone is looking out for everyone. For instance, the other day I met the girl that used to babysit my girls when they were young. We stopped and talked, of course, and she told me about her cousin who recently graduated from Harvard and had big plans for his future, as well as the finances to back it up. Now, when I met this boy about 5 years ago, his parents were very worried about him, worried about if he would ever succeed. So when I heard about the situation now, I don't think you can do much else than believe in the American dream.
That sure is a touching and sweet story. Thank you for sharing, Obama. But maybe we won't get such rose petals over here from Donald Trump's point of view. Tell us, Trump, how do you feel about the American dream?
Maybe many people think that I have overlooked the important things about the American dream. The values that apparently matters more according to what I have heard some of my people say in interviews about me. I have not forgotten the things like finding a place to live, being able to send your kids to a proper school, maybe even college. I have not forgotten. I just think America is beyond calling that the American dream by now. I think we have to aim higher if we are going to call it a dream. Many say that this makes me ignorant, but I'm sorry to say that. That is just the way things are. And I advise my people to keep up and stay tuned if you plan to make it in the country. Here's a little wake-up call. Things change fast.
That is all very helpful, but you kind of got it the wrong track. Do you have more to add about the American dream? Maybe a story? Do you feel like you have achieved the American dream?
Of course I've achieved the American dream. I just told you that we have to aim higher, and so, I recently became president of the United States, and I don't think it gets higher than that.
So you think the American dream is about position and life status?
Of course.
Obama, do you agree?
No, I think position is the least of it. You can have a happy heart and nothing else and still feel like you've reached the American dream. I've been in the state of mind myself, and I can tell you that it feels just right as winning an election. Actually, you can't compare it because they're both so happy moments in so different ways. I wouldn't give any of them up for anything.
Oh, it's getting a little too sentimental for me now, Obama. The American dream doesn't have to be some fairy tale to be a happy story. It can be facts, figures, and numbers, and still be the American dreams. And I'm sure that many people agree with that. You're making these people look harsh and unhappy by describing the American dream the way you do. But I just want everyone out there to know that it's okay to be practical and have realistic goals. In fact, it's more than okay. It's the right thing to do, to think.
So, Trump, now that you're the president, what will you do to build up the American dream?
We have to protect our country. So first of all, I will build the Great Wall that separates us from Mexico. Nobody builds walls like me. This is the first and most important things to do. We can't have them coming to our country and make trouble as they want. Second of all, we have to face that a big part of the refugees from Syria are ISIS members. So we have to stop them from coming to our country. Therefore, Muslims shouldn't be allowed to travel to America without a special permission. My people's safety and well-being comes first. You know that. Everyone knows that. I understand that some people think it's necessary to make fun of me on the internet, and all I can say is please do, if it makes you more comfortable with my decision. Basically, my decisions and my way to rule is to make as many Americans' dreams come true as I make America great again.
That is a sentence I think we have heard a lot of times, maybe too many. Obama, what do you think of this whole wall thing? Can it really make it easier for more people to reach the American dream? Will it even do any good at all? I recall you in an interview calling the idea of a Mexican wall for wacky.
It's no secret that I have not been a supporter of the whole idea. The country was built by immigrants, and that wall will only deprive this country from more diversity, more change, and more development. I will now describe the American dream with one word, and please hear me out before you roll your eyes, Donald. Love.
Here we go again.
Whether it's love for yourself, love for something you achieve, or love to someone you manage to support and care for. You cannot reach the American dream without any love being a part of it.
Actually, you might be right on that one. Right is a strong word, but you're not just totally off.
Will you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? Donald Trump and Barack Obama agreed on something. Could you ask for a happier ending? I do not think so. Everyone out there, thank you for watching.